Welcome back, YouTube. Skippy02 here, taking another look at another belt. This before your eyes is the RDR, which is Rounds Down Range EDC Cobra belt. It is a everyday carry design featuring the Austria-Alpine Cobra buckle in the 1-inch variety. This one happens to be one of the newer American-made ones, which are powder-coated, and this color is called Elephant Gray. The belt is wolf gray, so if you're in the market for one of these, don't let the buckle color fool you thinking that gray is gray, because as you can see, not all grays are gray. But anyway, with that little caveat out of the way, let me just tell you that I love this belt. First of all, very stiff. You can see little to no droop as I pick it up. That indicates that it easily supports its own weight, and that's generally an indicator of how well it will support added weight. Like most of these style belts, it uses the 1.5-inch high or thick through here scuba style webbing that's impregnated with some kind of resin, which gives it added stiffness and weather resistance and all this kind of thing. Yada yada yada. Has a 1-inch layer of nylon webbing that runs the full circumference of the belt, as you can see. Then those are sewn, doubled back and sewn to the Cobra buckles. The elastic band is something that I believe is unique to the RDR brand. I've never seen anybody else include that, and it's a nice little feature so that your tongue tuck away excess isn't just flapping, and generally what you have is they want to kind of do this, and that's sometimes a problem. Other companies may do that, but I've not seen them. The RDR brand does, and I like that, just a little tidbit. This again is a wolf gray belt with the Typhon, Cryptek Typhon overlay, and as a EDC belt it basically works like so. There you can see their logo. RDRholsters.com is their website. The right gear for right now, RDR, which is Rounds Down Range. So you've got the 1.5 scuba webbing that is double layered, running the size that you specifically order or whatever, and then it has this thin matching color wrap. If you flip it, you can see that it's actually slightly darker. But what you've got is the 3 rows of stitching through the ends, but 5 rows of stitching that run the primary body. Now, I don't know how well my camera will pick this up, but you've got 1 row here, row there, a row there, a row there, and a row there. And that sews the 2 main body pieces together, and then they add this outer wrap with 3 rows of stitching, and then when they put the contrasting outer layer on, which doesn't necessarily have to be contrasting. They have many colors and styles and patterns to choose from for the outer layer, and multiple colors and stuff for the primary belt. But you've got 2 rows of stitching running through this. So you end up with a lot of stitching, and all of that is good to go. It adds extra strength and durability to the belt and so forth, which all equates to rigidity. So anyway, you would fish this in through your belt loops, and being that it's a 1.5, it should fit just about every pair of pants, shorts, whatever you've got, without any problem. You would loop that up and through, fish your outer layer lead back through the buckle. If I can get it going there, it's a pretty snug fit. And then double it back on the strand of Velcro if I didn't show that, which is where you make your adjustment for girth, whatever. The belts will generally allow 2 sizes up and 2 sizes down of adjustment. That comes in handy if you're wearing a in the waistband holster. Say you're a size 36 pant and you're now comfortable pants are being forced to swell, expand, whatever, so that you can stick that holster in there. Well, your belt should do the same. So that's cool. It gives you room to put on a few pounds during the holidays, allows you the flexibility to shove in the waistband holster or out of the waistband holsters, whatever, and accommodate. So that's a plus. And what I found with the RDR belt versus some of the others I've owned is they tend to be more forgiving in size. They allow greater room. A lot of the companies will say they allow 1 to 2 sizes up or down, but my experience has been that that's not always the case. You're lucky to get away with 1 size in any direction, if that. But the RDR definitely does. I can personally attest to that. But anyway, like I said before, pretty stiff, clearly well built. It's made in America. The color options and choices they give you for both the primary and secondary layer are awesome. And the real kicker, the real kicker for me personally is the turnaround time. And their claim is your belt is custom made to order. So there's no question about that, because, you know, the options of color and pattern and stuff are so widely varying. There's no way they could possibly have all of that ready made. But from the time you order to the time it ships is 7 days. That's their claim, and it's been their claim for a while now, and it holds true. Almost everybody I know who has purchased one of these and owns one of these, that has been their experience, and it has been my experience. So kudos to them for that kind of quick turnaround and everything. And again, American made. We definitely approve and love that. And I've had the opportunity to actually speak on 2 different occasions with the owner of the company, and solid people, easy to talk to. They get it. They're active shooters. You know, they are about it. And you know, more than willing to accommodate. You know, you have questions, you have problems, you maybe want something extra custom or whatever, they are willing to accommodate. But that's about the company, not the belt. So we're here to talk about this belt. Again, this belt's 1.5 inch high, 1 inch outer band, everyday carry EDC belt with Cobra. Will fit pretty much any pair of pants you own. It's super stiff and rigid, which prevents the belt from curving in under weight and load, especially if you're active and doing things, whether it's, you know, I'm not even going to get into all that, whatever. If you're living an active lifestyle and you're out running and jumping and doing this, that, and the other, a good belt that's solid to hold your gear and your pants up, the Rounds Downrange belt will do it. Anyway, 2 thumbs up. Totally like these belts. If you're in the market for one, definitely give them a look. And if you don't own a dedicated gun belt, I would highly, highly recommend you check out RDR. Awesome belt. And the price is right too. Anyway, totally approved. Thanks for watching. Hope you picked up a little something, something. If you did, hit the like button down below. If not, leave a question, comment. Let me know you're watching. I try to get back on that as quickly as possible. And as always, I'm just going to leave you with this. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of each other. God bless.